received our 3D scans back from TruePoint, and now we're going to open them up and see what we scanned at the job site. Okay, this is the site scan of our Gardenville project. There are two sides of this particular yard. One that we scanned a couple weeks ago is the one you see that's completely filled out. The other side of the yard is down here. It looks at first glance like it's very hard to see everything, but when we zoom in closer and refresh with the software, the objects that we scan become easily identifiable. So we'll move into a breaker. And now it's finished loading. Scans of this size tax your computer a little bit because of the billions of points involved, but you can see from here, we'll zoom in right here on this breaker, the photographic quality of the scan, the density of the points. The areas we're interested in is where our particular product is going to connect to this piece of equipment and the equipment above it, which in this case is a switch. So, because this is so large, we really want to just capture a portion of this particular project. So we'll just look at it from a top view, and when we zoom in, we can pick this section that we want to take a closer inspection of. So there's a small fence here, and we'll just sort of click some points and create the area that we want to pick up. And then we will clip that area. And when we do that, we have the same cloud, but now we have a more defined area which allows us to easily zero in on the items that we want to take a look at. Now for us, this is really not where it ends. This is just pretty much where it begins. From here, we would take this particular cloud, and we already have our inventor model of this area. We have the same station already modeled in Inventor. So our engineering group used the customer drawing information to create the structures and add the equipment, the switches, the breakers, things like that into our 3D model that we're using. So again, because it's such a large site and we want to zero in on a specific area, we're going to break this model down into a smaller part. And this is what we call a bay, which consists of switches, insulators, and breakers that you see here. And then what we will do from there is that cloud, or that section of the cloud that I cropped out, we're just going to drop it into our inventor model. And from here, now the point cloud and the inventor model are merged together so that we can verify that the parts and all the equipment that's in the yard currently, which you can see there's some things that we don't care about, like these little cones and this image of the person right here, but the breaker itself is in the right location. And when we lay our model on top of it, we can verify that the prefabricated jumpers that you see here and the prefabricated bus that's here in red is going to fit on the equipment that's existing in the field.